Before discussing solutions, let's acknowledge the current reality. Running an organization is complex, and every business eventually faces these three common barriers. First is the growth plateau, common in medium to large enterprises, where success has stalled. We ask, have we truly hit our revenue ceiling? The second scenario is critical turnaround for organizations facing distress or severe cash flow constraints. The question here is about survival. What happens if we don't execute an urgent reversal strategy immediately? Finally, many are navigating shifts, wrestling with industry uncertainties. How do we tackle operational inefficiencies bleeding our margins to survive these shifts? If you answered yes to any of these questions, stalled, distressed, or facing disruption, you are in the right place. Welcome to the Xpanxn 5-Step Business Growth Strategy. This framework is designed to move us from raw situational analysis to executable, bankable performance measurement. This is our 5-step growth blueprint, a linear journey. We diagnose, define value, set our identity, choose our battles, and finally, measure our success. The Xpanxn strategy framework moves from analyze to value, focus, win, and execute. Step 1 is situational analysis. We ground our strategy in evidence, not intuition, using the 5CS framework. We look internally at company, customers, and competitors, and externally at collaborators and the macro context, which includes pastel factors. This data directly feeds our SWOT analysis. Step 2 defines the destination, shareholder value. Growth must create sustainable value, measured through 3 metrics. We look at revenue growth, operating margin for efficiency, and return on capital employed, or ROCE, to ensure we generate actual returns on invested funds. Success requires moving all 3 needles. In Step 3, we define our identity using VMSO, vision, mission, strategy, and objectives. We distill this direction into a specific value proposition. This is the unique benefit that solves customer problems better than competitors, answering the critical question, why buy from us? Step 4 is the winning strategy. We select our lane using Porter's generic strategies and the Ansoff matrix. Success requires aligning resources, identifying strategic business units, defining segmentation, and selecting the distribution channels needed to implement these strategic choices. Finally, Step 5 is performance measurement. We break down success into KPIs, outputs, indicators, and targets. We build strict budgets for operations, marketing, and overheads. This culminates in projections, providing a bankable financial forecast of sales, gross, and operating profit.